Philippians 4:6. Everybody knows this. I'll say it again because I'll remind you. You're going to need to hear this and you're going to need to think of it. Do not be anxious about anything. Don't get stuck in a time where you see failure and be worried about what other people think or be worried about missing targets that you had. In everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God. In that time of struggle, you're getting stronger. Your spirit is growing stronger. You are on your path to the call that God has on your life. That's what F3 Leader is all about. And in a time, I don't have to tell you about the disruption that we're facing right now. But what I have to tell you is it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to engage. It's time for you to listen to the Spirit moving in you and be less afraid of failing than you are of not trying. Call that song to your attention again, Stronger by Be Less. And there's one other thing I need to talk to you about. That's one of the key components of failure that we definitely need to understand. It's pride. A lot of times leaders find themselves in a pit because their pride took them there. I know this firsthand, right? I'm not here telling you this if I haven't done that walk. I've got numerous stories that we don't have time for, but maybe that's a separate video down the line. I'm sure you do as well. But here's what I want you to write down and I want you to think about when you find yourselves in that moment. This is the voice that I want you to hear. 1994 classic, Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction. I want you to see Ving Rhames, Marcellus Wallace saying to you, that's just pride messing with you. I want you to repeat that in your mind, and I want you to think about that because you need to understand that it is not for your glory that you're doing this. It's not about you. If it becomes all about you, not only do you have limitations to be able to get there, but you're also limited in the success and celebration at the end. It's not about you. It's about bringing glory to the Most High. It's about bringing glory to every other life that He has created around you. It's about bringing glory to your city. That is why you are leaning in. That's why you're not afraid of failure. That's why our city is going to rise up and the kingdom is going to be made anew and stronger because God called on you and gave you talents and you're going to lead for us in this city. I want to close with this. Hebrews 12:12 says, therefore strengthen your feeble arms and your weakened knees. It's okay that you don't feel perfect and you don't feel up to the task. If it was up to you or I, we wouldn't be here doing what we're doing. Failure is gritty. Success is gritty. Leadership is gritty. Embrace that. Focus on that. Graves into Gardens is one of my favorite songs right now. Listen to it all the time because it helps us to remember and it helps us to understand that what we see is not what really is. What we think is possible is not what's truly possible. God is doing amazing work in this city, and He's doing amazing work in your life. Lean into that. If you think about a leader that was in a position of authority and was watching his country tear itself apart, many things could have brought that leader down. But instead, Abraham Lincoln famously said, let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end, you are sure to succeed. If he could do that, if he could bring forth the Emancipation Proclamation at a time when this country was on fire, if he could lead us through and sacrifice everything he had, including his life, for a cause greater than himself, what are you afraid of? What is holding you back? Why do you not recognize that God has given you authority at this time as well? And that your country is tearing itself apart? And that your city needs you to be that authority and to stand up and to lead? Abraham Lincoln was not afraid of failure, and thank heavens he wasn't. Lean into change and embrace disruption. Thank you.